I might get it. Yeah. Oh, it's 4 on the 2.
Okay, from behind. Oh.
Thank you. So good. What's up YouTube, it's Elijah Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K22 next generation build video. So today we have a Rebirth and tweaked facilitating 5. Now I already dropped a video on a facilitating 5. So what happened here was I made that build about a few days before the Rebirth became an option, and I only got it up to about an 88 overall. So I was like, this is so worth it to just delete this build, rebirth it, get a 90 overall, and then I can get a bunch of badges right off rip with save a bunch of time. Unfortunately, I'm out a bit of money. That's the only thing, but it saved so much time. It was definitely 100% worth it. And while I was remaking the build, I was like just playing around, tweaking it a bit, and I found a way to make it even more OP. I kind of adjusted the physicals of it, so now we can get more of a close shot. So we can get a post hook on this build and be able to finish our standing layups very well. And we get 6 extra finishing badges and 1 extra defensive badge, I believe. So that's also very nice. So this is definitely an improved version. I've been having a ton of fun on this, but first, it is a metric system build. Once again, if you are new to this, I will show you how to get into the metric system. So we have to be at the main menu, then you just want to go to features right there, settings, and then scroll down until you see units of measurement, and then just switch it over to the metric system just like that. Exit out, go back into the my career builder, and of course once you come back here, when you create new build, you want to click yes to the rebirth, and then it brings you back here, and of course you want to go with that center position. Hand up to you, you can pick whatever and go ahead, pick your favorite number, does not matter. So you want to go to 2.12 meters just like before, and you want to go minimum weight just like before as well too, and 2.19 meters for your wingspan. And for your body shape, you can go ahead, pick whatever you want, define, build, slight, it doesn't really matter what you pick. I've been going with slight, just to be a little bit different. Everybody likes to make burly builds. I'm also a skinny person in real life, so I like going with slight. And I think that getting blocks and stuff, I don't know, it just looks a bit more glitchy to me if you got a slight build. Go ahead, click continue. Now like I said, we're going to be able to get a close shot on this build, and we get to go all the way up to a 93. So we get all of the nice Hall of Fame inside finishing badges minus Hall of Fame hook specialist, but we get Hall of Fame grace under pressure and Hall of Fame mouse in the house in this version. I always accidentally click back like that, but like I said, 93 close shot on this build, so we will get a post hook as well too. That's going to be really fun to use. And of course our Hall of Fame finishing badges, so if you're in the rec matched up against a 6'8", 6'9" guy, they're going to have a tough time contesting you in the paint, especially with that grace under pressure. pressure and mouse in the house. So you're gonna have a lot of options, and like I said, we're gonna get a lot more finishing badges as well too. We're gonna get 6 more. Driving layup up to an 81 just like before as well too. Max out your driving dunk, and of course max out your standing dunk to get that Hall of Fame posterizer, and 27 finishing badges instead of 21 on the last build that I dropped. So this is definitely really nice. I knew some people, they don't like having a low close shot, so I figured out how to get this for you. Mid-range, you got to go to an 81 once again. 3-point shot, max that out to an 82, so we still get that gold limitless spot up, and they just did an update to that as well too. So now gold limitless spot up, it applies to all standing 3-point shots, so it doesn't have to be off the catch and shoots, which is really nice. So that's even more OP. That made this build even more fun. Free throw up to a 33, still not much of a free throw. It is a little bit tough to green it consistently, but I think we only had like a 27 before, so we do get a little bit more of a free throw here. Our pass accuracy up to an 85 just like before as well too. Ball handle, we can max that out, and of course we can max out our speed with ball, so we're gonna get 19 playmaking badges. Interior defense, you have to go up to a 74. Now you can still get some blocks and everything like that, but you're still gonna get dunked on. I've gotten dunked on a few times already, where on my other builds I probably wouldn't have. I definitely get better contests, but you can still definitely get the job done interiorly. Perimeter defense, of course you want to max that out. Steal up to a 60, and our block up to an 89. So for some reason, when you go to an 89, you automatically always get an extra badge. So I went up to 89 just so I can get that extra badge, and I was gonna go 88 for that gold rim protector, but 89, we might as well take that extra badge. Defensive rebound up to an 81 just like before, but this time we actually get to increase our offensive rebound a little bit, so we can go up to a 63. So we get 23 defensive badges this time instead of 21. So we get 2 extra defensive badges and 6 extra finishing badges. Now for our physicals, this is where I kind of tweak stuff. So of course we can still max out our speed, max out our acceleration, but our strength, you just want to leave that at 49. So before I maxed it out, but I was like, let me just decrease it a bit, because interior defense, that's what you need to have 74. So if I go down 1 in strength to 48, it decreases my interior defense to a 73. So that's the max weight that you can have with that 74 interior defense. So I kind of played with that a little bit. And then the vertical, I also changed to a 75. So that's the cutoffs for standing elite big man contact dunks. Before I had an 83 vertical, I believe, and max strength. So now I spread those points elsewhere to get 2 extra defensive badges and 6 extra finishing badges. Now I do feel bad, I already dropped a video on this, and this is a better version of the build for sure, but I felt bad for not dropping it. If I just made this build, kept it to myself, and everybody else was using the other one, but I haven't ran into another facilitating 5 yet. I've only ran into one. Big shout out to Mr. Playtake TTG. Once again, you guys gotta go check him out. This video would not have been possible without him showing me the blueprint to this build, so that is definitely helpful. I appreciate him showing me his build once again, because this is easily my favorite build right now. I can't lie, just the name is so fire. I might even end up making him look like Nikola Jokic. It is kind of a Jokic build. It might need a bit more defensive rebound is the only thing, but other than that, pretty similar to Jokic, especially with the post hook now. I might need more of a post control, but everything else pretty similar to Jokic. And of course, for stamina, you can put all the rest of the points all the way up to a 90. So there we have it. This is the Rebirth and Tweak Facilitating 5 build. Definitely a better version. +6 finishing, +2 defense. Still get your gold limitless spot up, Hall of Fame posterizer, all those fun badges. 71 perimeter defense as well too. It comes out to a 7'0" big, which is really nice as well too. You can go ahead, click continue. Now the takeovers that I've been rocking that I found have been the most useful, I've been going with stuff blocks. It's really fun, but you can pick any one of these that you want. You can go paint intimidation. Maybe that's gonna help you out even more to make people miss. I might even try this out tonight actually, or try it later on, just because the stuff blocks is really fun. You get some really nasty blocks in this takeover especially. So but go ahead, throw one of these on for your primary takeover if you want to be like the best optimal version of this build. But if you want to have some fun, you can definitely try out your playmaking and your shot creating takeover. Once you increase your mid-range, you can hit some pretty nasty step backs. I actually hit one crazy one. I'm gonna put it in the intro mixtape as well too. I just did it last night, man. It was absolutely crazy, but that'll be really fun. But the optimal version for this build, you definitely want to go with some type of rim protecting takeover as your primary, and then I would go with your spot up precision as your secondary. That's exactly what I've been rocking. Maybe you want to go rim protecting playmaking takeover, or shot creating takeover, up to you. But just to be that extra stretch, you still got that 99 standing dunk, Hall of Fame posterizer. It's really nice. It's super fun. But this is definitely the optimal takeover options that you want to use for this build. It definitely gets a lot more blocks, and defense is really turned up nice too. And there we have it once again, the facilitating 5. And we got Bam Adebayo, Nikola Jokic, and Andrea Bargnani. I absolutely love this build name. Probably my favorite build name in the entire game. I can't even lie. And this build offensively is absolutely insane. It's a great 4 build for the rec, especially. One of my IRLs, B-Watts, he just made a 7-foot rebounder. This build goes great at the 4 along with the 5 that can get defensive rebounds and great defense. It's a great stretch 4 build especially, and it's a really fun park build to run at the 3 as well too. But you still can get rebounds. Like if you guys watch the 7'0" minimum wingspan versus 7'3" max wingspan video, I still can get some rebounds. I put my averages in there. I've only used this build so far this season, and I'm averaging about 13 points a game, 7 boards, and about 5-6 assists around there, and 2 blocks. So you can definitely still get the job done. But I'll show you guys what badges I'm gonna run on this build, and then I'll show you guys the Rebirth attributes that I would do and the Rebirth badges that I would put on first. So for our finishing, we get 27 of these badges now, which is really nice compared to 21. Of course, you want your Hall of Fame posterizer. That is definitely a must. Hall of Fame fast twitch, of course. Silver limitless takeoff. I just got silver limitless takeoff on this build myself actually, and it is a ton of fun. I can't even lie. It definitely makes you go from further out. It's really great. Of course, we can go with our mouse in the house. You against builds that are smaller than us, that's potential, but you might play against some 7'3", so it might not be a great option. At sometimes it might get counteracted. But if you really want to be a standing dunker, go ahead, put on that Hall of Fame rise up. That might help you out there. And you can even go with your Hall of Fame grace under pressure. That will help you out no matter what. That 93 close shot as well too. And you can even throw in your hook specialist if you want. You can even throw on your bronze putback boss. You do have a 63 offensive rebound now, and still a 76 driving dunk, 99 standing dunk. So putbacks are definitely possible, and they are very fun. Now with your extra badge point, you can even just go with like fearless finisher or pro touch, lob city finisher, any one of those. You can even go with bronze mouse in the house or hook specialist. Totally up to you, but the main ones definitely posterizer, fast twitch, limitless takeoff. You definitely want to use those, and then the rest you can kind of spread elsewhere. 24 shooting badges, of course. Silver catch and shoot. You want to go with that Hall of Fame sniper, of course. Silver hot zone hunter. Once you get your hot zones, then put this badge on, of course. Gold limitless spot up, which is going to be absolutely fun and OP. You can even go with your green machine if you want to throw in those to lock in your greens, but once you kind of get your shot, it's pretty easy to keep green consistently. Of course, you can go with your fade ace. Hall of Fame fade ace might be extremely fun, or even just gold, your post hop shots, everything like that. You can even combine it with your silver difficult shots. That's going to make your hop shots go insane, especially, and that'll help with your step backs, and it will go great with your shot creating takeover if you choose to run that. But the main badges, you want your hot zone hunter, sniper, catch and shoot, then limitless spot up. Everything else you can kind of spread around as you please. Playmaking, of course, gold bullet passer, absolutely 100%. Silver needle threader as well too. I've been running gold glue hands. This definitely helps out with your shooting, catching the ball, even long outlet passes if you end up running the floor. I've really been liking this gold glue hands, I can't even lie. And I've been running silver unpluckable as well too, just so that when I do decide to dribble, get my takeover, I don't necessarily get ripped all the time, and guards are spamming square, so definitely useful to have. Of course, you want that bronze quick first step. That's going to be absolutely OP on this build. Handles for days as well too, and you can even go with your silver tight handles just like that. So pretty solid dribbling setup as well too. We got our passing down, and we got our glue hands to make sure we catch the ball and not get those crappy catch animations where it might mess up your shot timing. But definitely this is a great badge spread right here, and if you want to throw on your extra badge points or whatever you want to do there, definitely go ahead and try that. But I put 1 on here to go 20, and then I put 4 on here to get 27 defensive badges. Of course, we want our gold intimidator, Hall of Fame pogo stick, gold rim protector. Now I would definitely recommend gold or Hall of Fame box. The way this setup's gonna run, I'm definitely gonna go with gold box, but you could easily go with silver rim protector just like that as well, and put on your Hall of Fame box. Brick wall and box, definitely 2 badges you'll definitely want to consider on this build with the low strength. Chase on artist, you could even just throw that in bronze. Silver interceptor, gold or Hall of Fame box, definitely one of the 2, but we still need some other badges here, key badges. We definitely want our silver rebound chaser. Silver interceptor, we would definitely like that as well too, but once we get our +4 defensive badges that I would put on here, you'll be able to get your silver interceptor and bronze chased on artist. So you can definitely go like that, spread those out, but you can put extra badges on here so you can get silver interceptor, still have your bronze chased on artist, and even maybe get your Hall of Fame box. But totally up to you, but these are definitely the main badges that I would put these on. Next, let's get into the Rebirth attributes and badges to start off with on this build. So with our Rebirth, of course, we can get up to a 90 overall off rip. So first things first, I would increase our physicals, max out our speed, acceleration. We can leave our strength for now. I haven't even touched my strength on the other build, I'm at a 94, so I definitely would leave this until last. I've still been okay, like even with that Hall of Fame box, gold box, and bronze brick wall, it's been helping to counteract this 29 strength. Of course, we want our vertical to a 75 so we can get those elite contact big man dunks dunks right off rip, and of course our 90 stamina. Then you want to max out your defensive rebound so you can still get those boards. Offensive rebound, I would leave that for now. Our block, you could probably go up to like a 75. We might have to come back to this later. I'm kind of doing this as I go, but I'll definitely get to the key attributes that we'll want. Next, actually, I'd probably go to my standing dunk to put this to a 99. I want to be able to get that Hall of Fame posterizer off rip along with those contact dunks. Our driving dunk up to a 76, so we can max that out, or we could even go to a 75 for now, whatever you want to do there. And of course, I would increase our 3-point shot, and I would like to increase our mid-range shot as well too, so we can get all those nice shooting badges. Pass accuracy, you could even just go up to like a 70 for now if you wanted, and you can increase your ball handle all the way so you can get those dribble packages, and of course our speed with ball up all the way as well too. Perimeter defense, I'd probably increase this the whole way because it's definitely really important just in case you get ISO'd or have to guard a smaller, quicker player, so definitely be really useful to have. And your interior defense, you could even max it out, or you could even just drop this to a 70 right now just to keep it balanced. You can increase your steal right now too if you wish. You can max that out at a 70, but you could also come back over to the finishing and increase your driving layup or close shot, whichever you like or feels more important. You can get that up to an 80, would give us an 89, or if it's more important to you, you feel like this is going to be more important off rip, you can go ahead and increase this up to an 84. An 84 will give you some gold finishing badges as well too, so that could be very nice to have as well. So you are at an 89 overall. You could put the rest of the badges, 2 points there on driving layup, or you could just make sure that you get your free throws in with that 33 just to help you out off rip right there. And then you can put the rest of the points at the steal for 33, so it's going to be about 250k VC to upgrade this build off rip, so it is fairly expensive. Now for the rebirth badges, so last season I hit level 39, you get an extra badge, and now with the rebirth options, you actually don't have to go and play college. You just have to get on an NBA team, and then you'll be able to put on these 5 extra badges. So what I did, I went 1 to playmaking and I did 4 to defense. Totally up to you. You could go +5 to defense as well too. I'll probably end up putting the extra badge point I get this season on defense for this build, but totally up to you. You could go shooting, finishing, whatever you want to do here, but I would go 1 playmaking and 4 defense, just like that. Just 20 playmaking badges just to make it nice and round. That's why I did that. So first things first, now I'm not going to put VC into this build, of course, because I already made this. We do get 8 finishing badges. So what I would do, I would go ahead, start off Hall of Fame posterizer, of course. So that takes up 6. And then I would put the other 2 on fast twitch, so you can still get those nice standing dunks, of course, and get those nice layup animations underneath the net. So definitely want to start off with that. Then once you, of course, get your finishing badges, go with your fast twitch, Hall of Fame posterizer, and then limitless takeoff, and then you can go putback boss, whatever you want to do after that. Shooting, of course, you want to go with your Hall of Fame sniper off rip, where for your 6 points right there, we'll have 2 left. This will be able to hit your whites, be able to shoot somewhat consistently off the start. Then you want to go bronze catch and shoot, and then maybe even bronze corner specialist off the rip, because you won't have hot zones yet, and this will help you hit whites out of the corner and really green up and get those hot zones. And of course, once you get your hot zones, flip it on over to silver hot zone 100 and you'll be greening like crazy in no time. 7 playmaking badges, so now you can only get silver bullet passer with the 70 pass accuracy, so of course I would go with the silver bullet passer for 2 points, bronze needle threader of course for 1. You might want to go with a bronze break starter or silver break starter off rip as well too, so that's 5 points. We have 2 left, and maybe you want to go with that bronze quick first step because you do have that dribbling off rip, which would be extremely fun. But actually, and with our last 2 points, I would actually probably put it on silver glue hands, just so you get those nice catch animations. You can shoot more consistently, you'll be able to dunk the ball faster off some fumbled passes and be able to make better passes out of some fumbled passes once again. So there's the 7 points that I would rock for playmaking. And lastly, we got 7 defensive badges right here. Now of course, I want to go with silver rebound chaser right off rip for 3 points, so we got 4 left. I would throw on bronze brim protector for 4 points, so we have 3 left. And then I would probably throw on your silver pogo stick and bronze intimidator, just like that. So we have a decent setup right there for 7 defensive badges, and I love that the rebirth gives us badges right off rip. We have usable builds as soon as we increase them and put VC into them. I absolutely love it. Rebirth, easily the best thing to happen to 2K. So happy. It saves us so much time. It does cost a bit more VC off rip, but if you're making a build, you're going to be spending that VC anyway, so this is a faster way to fast track it and get progression. But there we have it. This is the rebirthed and tweaked facilitating 5 with 6 extra finishing badges and 2 extra defensive badges. This build is seriously so much fun. I can't wait to get this to 99 overall, drop some more gameplay for you guys. But of course, we have a nasty gameplay coming up next where I drop 27 points, 12 assists, along with a few blocks, steals, and I shoot 7 of 8 3-point lands. So this this build is a ton of fun. It's very usable for the rec. It can be tough, like I dropped the video of the 7'0" versus 7'3" with different wingspans. You will get out rebounded, but you are fast on this build, and it is a mismatch. You get 7'3s in certain areas, so there is pros and cons. But this build is also great to run at the 4 if you have a 5 that has high rebounding and good interior defense as well too. Great stretch 4 type build, great offensive 4 build. It's a lot of fun. I can't say enough about this, but let's get right into this rec gameplay. So here we have the 27 point, 7 rebound, 12 assist, 3 steals, and 2 block gameplay with the 7-foot facilitating 5 that has been rebirthed and tweaked. I am up against a 6'9" facilitating finisher. He has some pretty good stats. He's averaging quite a bit. Definitely a solid build. He was really quick, but this was actually a game before I went to work. I was just running some random rec, and this is what I mean when I'm talking about this is a great build, especially at the 4. So I have another 7-footer with me. He looks like he's a defensive rebounding inside center type build. I don't think he was shooting many threes, but I see him feeding it. The other teammates, the other team, sorry, is just too small, and I see him open so much. So I see the big man. You know, I play big man too. We get overlooked a ton in the paint, so I'm like, I gotta feed this guy. He definitely has a big mismatch. Once again, great cut right there. I get like 5 straight assists just to this guy right in the first quarter. So we are passing the ball extremely well, really living up to that facilitating 5 name, playing some great defense once again right there. So somebody else has asked me, even on like the 7'3" builds, why do you increase perimeter defense on like the 7'3s? You only get 50 perimeter defense, I believe, on the 7'3", but it helps you with contests on the perimeters. So when I've made a 7'3" and I've had like 25 perimeter defense, sometimes I'll put a hand up or I'll even jump at them, and I will get a contest, but it's not an effective contest. So I might get like a 10%, 20%, but they still green a ton of their shots, so it's not really that much of an effective contest. So that's why you want to increase your perimeter defense, so you can really affect their jumpers, make sure they miss everything. Right there, of course, that's why you have that perimeter or interior defense and block rating as well too. Make sure your opponents mess up right there. But we got a nice 8 assists, 3 points in the third quarter, so we start absolutely splashing. Like I said, we go 7 of 8 from 3-point land. Now I am using a different jump shot than 107, as you can tell. I have been rocking base 3. Now some people have said ever since the last update it's been a little bit more broken, but I found it to be the same. I am shooting 60% plus from 3 now. I had a pretty rough first season, but I was still feeling out the game, seeing what I could do. I was pushing the limits of my build, seeing what I could do, and having some fun as well too. I wanted to see if I could hit some step backs and everything, but as long as you take good high percentage shots, you'll be shooting fine. Absolutely no problem. You got that 82 3 ball. Like I said, you got Hall of Fame sniper as well too. Right there, that 80 plus block definitely comes in handy. I've actually been pleasantly surprised by how many blocks I can get. And like I said, the rim protecting and sharpshooting takeover is definitely the way you want to go to get the most out of this build. Absolutely love the spot up take right there in rhythm, from the block, or the steal I should say, to the pull-up 3-pointer, going absolutely crazy. Right here we get nice blocks, man. Like that rim protecting takeover really is a problem. If you get that dual takeover along with that 89 block, you will be looking at a 99 block and a dual rim protecting takeover. So very interesting. Once again, right there, my favorite move from the corner. Drive in, take a step back, pull up from 3, green money. They hitting me open, wide open as well too. We going absolutely crazy. And the silver limitless takeoff turns this build into a really nice slashing type build too, especially for the rolls. I just got it last night, and man, it's limitless takeoff is definitely an extremely nice badge, especially on a 7-footer. Now I don't know what the legend rewards are going to be, but if they are where your badge tiers go up 1 again and I can get gold limitless takeoff, man, this build would be absolutely insane. I'd be able to get gold hot zone hunter, gold catch and shoot, gold green machine. This build would be absolutely insane. Hall of Fame limitless spot up on this build, so I kind of hope we do get that extra badge tiers once again, but we'll see how it goes. We got to see how legend is this year. We are in season 2, and you need to hit level 40 in 4 seasons to hit legend, in case you did not know. But right, like I said, we got easy rebounds on this build as well too. It is great to play at the 4. This is an excellent gameplay at the 4. So like I said, 27, 7, 12, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 7 of 8 from deep, 10 of 14 total on the Rebirthed and tweaked 7-foot facilitating 5. This build is a ton of fun. I can't wait to get this to 99, drop some more gameplay with it, and then I'll eventually move on to the 7-3 Pain Beast. But I really wanted to grind out this build, have some fun with it, and like I said, it's definitely been a lot of fun. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. If you're new, hit that sub button too, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.